I was just talking to someone who mentioned that they have a senior lead at Google, and they said, oh, look, worldwide, we've probably got a handful, maybe up to 10 people who have done it really well, like full funnel, proper, really reliable, valid attribution.
No measurement method is perfect. There are all these flaws that you have to account for, and everyone's kind of aiming for this holy grail of the only champagne I know the name of, other than the ones I've heard in rap songs.
They've actually trademarked the orange.
Woo! Oh, cheers. Yeah.
What is attribution?
Attribution is just sharing credit. Marketing isn't a charitable function within the company, right? It should make money, right? Like every dollar you spend should generate more than $1 in return over some time horizon. So attribution is really just kind of keeping score of who deserves that credit. And it's closely tied with incrementality. Incrementality is basically like if you turn that channel off, how many sales would you lose? And I think that, you know, in a perfect world, like they should be the same thing, right? Like your attribution should be sharing credit based on incrementality, but in practice, the measurement methods are not perfect. Like no measurement method is perfect. So there are all these flaws that you have to account for, and everyone's kind of aiming for this holy grail of incrementality, but I don't think anyone has ever gotten there.
I was just talking to someone who mentioned that they have a very senior lead at Google, and they said, oh, look, worldwide, we've probably got a handful, maybe up to 10 people who have done it really well, like full funnel, proper, really reliable, valid attribution, and everybody else is sort of somewhere in between wrong and kind of getting there, if you know what I mean. So I can believe that. Nobody's
really happy with their attribution, right? Like, unless they have the wool pulled over their eyes or their head in the sand.
I think that's a good point, because sometimes I find people who aren't exposed to how this is all done, like in terms of marketing execution, they just think that, especially with digital marketing, you put money into an account, you press start, and then return comes out. We can look at a column, bang, and then calculate accrued CAC from that, ROI, blah, 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 and it's like that easy. It's a good segue into probably where we are right now, which is this iOS 14 update, 18 months ago now, around about then, where we used to have 100% visibility in terms of like cause and effect in a Facebook ads account, which was like, hey, if there was a conversion here, we knew it came from this device and this person, you know. And then iOS 14 came out, and Apple went, no, Facebook, we're not going to share anybody that opts into not sharing this data, which was like 80 or 90% of people, now not able to rely on those conversion metrics. So you're missing 50%, which is a large proportion sometimes of these conversion events. So now what's happened is that there's a lot of digital marketers and Facebook experts, etc., that are now going, oh, well, I can't rely on this data when I'm reporting. Now I can't optimize around it without being 100% sure what's working, what isn't. So there's all this kind of confusion. And we're kind of at that stage now where I think it's opened up this sort of measurement Pandora's box.
I think when iOS 14 happened, a lot of people went, okay, now, at least on iOS, like digital ads are like as untrackable as like TV ads used to be, right? Or like today. So actually, like that's how I got into marketing mix modeling.